Hello and welcome to Fatecaster.
Yes.
And another quite political episode of Shadows of Stravia.
I'm going to vote.
Previously, the party leaving their first session was accosted by Celine. Nix managed to escape her ire judgment, but Requiem did not, and was convinced to accompany Celine back to her private quarters. The party...
You touched tongues.
I think, yes.
She touched.
Nix had a quite interesting dream where he was taken back to the Midnight Gardens in a Fey court where Sebastian the Fox and the goddess Nyx in some regard and a whole court of Fey were there presiding over the judgment of High Inquisitor Thrin, guilty of attempting to judge a Fey. However, Nyx, rendering the final judgment, ended up executing the Inquisitor's shadow instead of the Inquisitor herself. Then the party went on, and then Celine with Requiem in her private quarters.
We just said that.
Requiem did. I said that you did it, and not what happened. Yes, now I'm doing that. In her private quarters, Requiem.
Passive aggressive.
Requiem managed to do some good acting, a little bit of truth-telling perhaps, and convince Celine that she was a friend. Celine tried to put on some moves, and Requiem sort of bait her off.
Some good
Then
acting.
the party went shopping and found some materials that Karina needed to complete her ritual for Eldric's sword.
That will definitely
Oathrender.
work without any problems.
Yep, no issues whatsoever. And with that, please join us as we descend into darkness.
Darkness. That was good. I like that.
Okay.
Little darkness.
Little octave play.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice haircut, dude.
thank you.
Exciting.
We do have, I think technically it's
Probably
this evening, and then the next morning will be the next meeting of the Crimson Court. Is anybody doing anything else this evening after you go shop?
I would say we take the items to Karina, and maybe since it was just myself and Reginold the first time talking with Karina, this gives the whole party a chance to, if you have questions for her about it and what else, we can do that. So we can go from that shop to Karina.
Yeah,
Be
so you
my
go bring
goal.
Karina her stuff.
I haven't seen Karina in a hot minute.
Karina, in kind of her makeshift off of the stable's armory, you see that the area further back from where you met her previously, you hear additional clanging from inside, and you see that she's like moved everything inside a kind of more quiet area. You think where like maybe beasts of burden would give birth or something like that, like the sick animals would be taken care of. You open the door, it's musty, smells like iron in here, and the hay strewn floor has been cleared away, and a large series of tables on the far end. You see Karina working by flame light of her forge. She looks up. Oh, you're back. Tell me, did you get things?
We believe so.
Oh, perfect. What'd you get?
Merchant seems to think it's what you asked for. Like, show the glass, and it costs quite a bit. He now has some of my blood, so, hopefully there's...
Well, that probably...
And then
I'm sure nothing bad will
some
happen
real
from that.
estate over in,
Don't fall in love.
Is this the first time they're meeting, right?
No,
It's a good
because,
time.
yeah, he came
okay.
with me the
Yeah,
first time.
Okay.
Still don't.
So, does it look like what you're needing?
Oh, well, only one way to find out, I suppose. It looks right.
Is
She
it-
takes the materials back, quickly organizes it.
Supposed to
in
get
the,
with that.
With that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Eldric is supposed to be here pretty soon. Do you guys want to hang out for that, or are you too busy doing something else?
Eldric
So is Eldric like in on it? Does he want this sword put into this sheath? And
Yeah,
He does?
He does.
Like you asked him?
All right. Well,
Sarah
Wait.
asked him.
I'm sorry. What?
Sarah talked to?
Eldric's coming here?
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, in a little bit.
He knows about this.
Yeah, a couple more. He has to be. He very specifically has to be willing to. Yeah, we can't do it by force.
Yes, we are going to stay, and this
Force.
is going to...
His sheep.
This is...
I don't trust that dog.
What? He's
He
got
could throw a wrench
boy.
in this whole thing.
Why? Why? What is...
The DM just started very dramatic music as soon as I said it. I'm
What
like,
is wrong with
it
the-
validates my answer.
What's wrong with the dog? It is just a dog.
For now.
So they say.
I
You good boy.
have a
For now.
question, though,
For now.
Karina.
Yeah, okay. You see, she begins the room like she has a large sheet that covered like the hay, and she begins very carefully peeling it back, and you see the floor, which was kind of like a rough hewn like barn wood, has been filled meticulously with silver fillings, creating this like ritual glyph in the center of the room. And you see she begins pulling over the throne that you saw her constructing earlier and setting it in that area, and kind of getting, yeah, what's your question? And she like gets it aligned very specifically.
Well, first off, I wanted to know if you used all of that blood that you got from Celine. Well, that I got from Celine.
Oh, not yet.
Do you need to use it all?
I mean, we'll see. I suppose if this works well, the first time, we may only get the one chance. But we'll do.
Is he coming to try to do this now? Or does
Yeah, we're not going to have time in the morning.
so we're literally seeing whether or not it works today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's quite big. And I imagine if Eldric's going to be here, that means he's going to be willing to answer some questions that we might have about
Hey,
What's
Prince,
the
help
worst
me
that
into
could
this new
happen?
dress. I need to get changed.
the dress.
Yeah,
You need. What are you doing?
Okay.
I need something tighter in the sleeves so I don't get in the cauldron.
Why just-
well-
And she turns around, begins like hiking up. Someone help me!
Okay.
Okay, that one over there. And she gets like a new dress, still kind of worn, but like tighter on
Should
the
just go
sleeves.
naked in front of all of us,
Mhm.
just like zombie naked.
She looks very tired. There aren't.
Yeah.
It's too late.
You asked.
I didn't hear anything.
Well,
Can you tell me worst case scenario? If this thing doesn't go right,
Mhm.
what happens to this cursed thing if it was released? What is this thing anyway? Is it like a demon that could be released on the land? Is it just like, oh, it goes up into space and whatever, it's gone?
it was a demon?
Well, You did.
Did I? I don't remember. Yeah, it is. I mean, that is probably the worst case scenario. Yes, is like, like an apocalyptic kind of scenario, but really unlikely. Most likely if things go wrong, which I don't like 50-50 really, because no one knows if the curse is in the blade or the curse is in Eldric and his bloodline. If it's the former, then it's all good. Blade is sealed, and as long as Eldric doesn't grab it again, fine. If it's the latter, Eldric dies.
Oh, and that's it?
Probably. I mean, if it works, yes. That's success
Do you
scenarios.
know that?
I mean, I mentioned it in passing. Not my fault if you didn't pick up all the nuance.
Do we know the name of this demon then, if that is what it is?
I mean, if you... we call him Oathrender. A true name of a demon's very valuable things because then you can
Yes,
control the
it.
creature.
Exactly.
So we don't have that.
Gotcha.
Would I recognize that name?
No.
Just that's what they've been calling the sword.
You said it's
It's not mine.
related to
Maybe.
our lovely Tragul's weapon that you happened to make for him. Did you put a demon in Tragul's weapon?
Just a little baby one.
Karina.
Just
Oh
a
my
baby
God.
one.
Was it
Does
cute?
he know?
It was so cute.
No, it's just cute.
But I don't know what it'll look like when it grows up because it was a baby. Like it wasn't an infant, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Would I know anything about the Oathrender since it
She's very
wiped
sure
out
about a
my
lot of
history?
things.
Yes. Give me a history check.
So certain.
With advantage.
rolled a 9 twice?
That's odd.
That's
but
11.
Um,
Not very history.
It might even be news to you about the sword specifically. I think your stories are more of like Eldric, and your stories would be like 20 years ago. You know that there was really the dwarves' best chance to retake a good portion of ground in Voruk Pass, or like there's the mountainous area like towards the east of the continent that serves as a passageway. And you know, the dwarfs had a great plan and began burrowing underneath where all of like the gates in the Stravian encampment was, and they exploded a lot of those passes. And you know that they were set to completely win that battle. But you know, the story of like the few surviving dwarfs who saw it was that a single combatant arrived and basically wiped out all of the dwarven encampment, which is almost unheard of.
And you're about to meet him.
And okay, that's fun. I probably don't know where Pellin or.
You go get them if you want.
Okay.
Well, I was more just thinking if I could ask them to talk to them about it to see if they knew more.
I don't. I mean, you could go get them right now. It'd probably take a little while because you know you're at the bottom, so you have to. But you could go grab them, or if you want them to be present for this.
No, it's fun. I don't know if I'd get what I want out of it.
The door opens, and you see Eldric enters. Alongside of him, the chocolate lab, scuttling at his heels, kind of wags his tail. Looks happy to see some people he recognizes, especially Requiem. Looks over, kind of wags his tail. And Eldric looks down,
It's not even him.
pats the
growling,
dog
it's
on his
you.
ear, and the dog runs over to your side, Requiem, and like
Oh.
sniffs at you and looks for scritches.
It's just a normal dog.
I give the
It's
best.
just no. He hates animals.
They hate me.
He's just
I'd like to
kind
speak
of a
with them.
monster. You know what happens
like
when
to speak
somebody
with
doesn't like animals?
Speak with animals. Okay, you cast Speak with Animals. Go ahead and mark off your spell slot.
How are you?
Oh, hello! I remember you. I've seen you before.
I know you were a good boy. How have you been?
You smell like you've been into stuff.
Oh. What the hell?
There's like spices, all this kind of crazy things.
Spices? No more than What kind of spices?
We're at a shop.
Oh, we were at a shop. Okay, that's right.
Oh man, there's like grave dust. There's
Yeah, I went shopping.
There's like cumin.
Yeah, that sounds right.
There's tea.
For sure, always. Tea was here. Do you want the
He's talking
treat?
to a dog.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
I love treats.
Here you go, sweetheart. What's your owner been up to? He's been treating you good?
Yeah, you said a treat.
Yeah, I gave you one.
What
I
is
gave
it? What is it?
Turkey. I gave it to him. Yeah, perfect.
He stops talking to you for a minute as he's
He's in.
eating. Eldric
That's fine. Good boy.
has already withdrawn Oathrender from his belt, and you see that it is it looks like a fairly standard short sword. Of course, what you've seen before is that it's sealed inside its scabbard with like a large you'd associate with like grave cloth, like white grave cloth that you'd wrap like a corpse. So it's sealed in that, and then there's like chains that are also making it so that this cannot be withdrawn. And again, it's kind of making more sense now, but the first time you saw it, like, it would take like 5 minutes to unsheath the sword. Like, that seems ridiculously unwieldy, but he needs, like, he has like a key potentially somewhere to unlock the padlock and take off these chains. But he is holding Oathrender and, oh, you came, good. Okay. Eldric, as I said I would. I wasn't expecting company, but hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Eldric.
I wasn't
And Eldric's
expecting
dog,
to see
which has
you.
no name.
What is your name?
He just called me good boy.
Obscuring his name like a demon would.
Oh.
Red flag.
Looks over at the coffin-shaped item. Looks like a coffin for a child kind of thing again, but you see is kind of shaped for the sword, and so that's the device. And yep, that's the device. Still time to run away if you like.
Insight check on Eldric.
Give me an insight check.
I was going to ask. So this is willingly.
12.
He seems extremely apprehensive.
Okay.
Did you insight check as well?
I
So
did.
That was,
It's
what
a
was your
19.
insight? 19.
But
And I think
also asked.
yeah,
This is willingly.
in
at the same
addition to that, you like seeing you all here makes him more nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there was a part of him that knew that this was treasonous, but now he has like witnesses.
Witnesses?
Probably the worst possible witnesses to Blackheart.
Is that what
knowing-
I'm getting off of?
Yeah, you
it?
kind of you're kind of getting he's entering a point of no return essentially. But yes, if this can be done, it should.
Don't be nervous. We're not. I see this is a big thing that you're doing, and I think I'm just a little confused by. I think I misjudged you early on, Eldric. Seeing you here now, you've got to understand how confused I am after the last few times I've seen you. But I think you can answer a question for me that I can't figure out.
Yes.
How is she doing it? How are you doing her beckon and call?
He looks down. You see kind of a sardonic smile. Looks up at you, shows you the blade. This is how she's doing it. Very little is required for her. On her part, the curse of this blade demands that I serve a Blackheart. Celine was the only one willing to take me, I suppose. Or stupid enough to.
What happens if you try to resist?
Coming closer.
Form and awaken my connection. You can just talk to me in your mind. Like,
What's
I
he reaching
don't really
for? Is he
want to
gonna
get
kill him?
close to you.
No, you see
dog.
he's holding the blade as far like he didn't want the blade to hear as
Oh.
he's like, and he responds in your mind,
Oh, yeah.
the blade will get angry if he knows I'm trying to give it up. So be careful what you say.
Okay. In his head, does that mean that you talk to it? Do you know its name? Not Oathrender, its real name.
No,
Does it talk to her?
it doesn't really talk.
No, but does it?
You can kiss her.
And Karina.
So I
I
was
break
like,
off the
I was a
connection
part of
so
it.
that yeah.
Okay, should we begin? Could everyone give me like 15, like definitely get off of the runic circle if you're in there, but then like maybe like a good 10, 15 feet
I'd like
for your own
to
safety probably.
Do just a hot Arcana check on her setup, her rune makeup.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know if you screw up just even a tiny piece on a rune on a big spell, everything gets effed. So I just want to do a double check.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
There's this.
I'm going to guide myself. Oh, you want to guide me?
I would like to.
What do you say to guide me?
You're so smart.
That was 4.
So smart. That's
Can
a
I
good guy.
cast
Bad roll. though.
protection from evil and good before you do this?
Total of 18.
Yes, is that on self? Protection of evil and good?
It's on myself. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna
What's
bubble myself.
what's the like? Is that a verb? Like what does that look like? Is that a verbal somatic?
It's just yeah, it's
Verbal somatic material.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you begin to cast Karina, what are you doing? Careful, like stray in. I need to know like stray energies that you're adding to the room right now. What are you
I'm
casting?
just going to protect myself from whatever you're doing.
Okay, then they're like 20 feet away before you cast it, please.
Does it mix?
It can. 18 was your Arcana check. The part that you're able to, identify, this is not your specialty. So it's kind of like, just you're looking at it from.
I'm kicking the tires.
Yeah, you're kind of looking at it, from above. Just the general. What you see is that it is very meticulous.
Okay.
I think it's not. It is rushed in the fact that she had very little time to do it, but you think for the time that she had, it's very well done.
Okay.
I think your 10,000 foot
Okay.
observation of it.
I will go stand behind this guy.
Where does 20 feet away from them put me? Like, am I now outside of the room?
No, you're. It's like a large, horse stable, so you can be. I'd say it's probably 100 feet wide, so you can be almost anywhere in the room. But yeah, and kind of the center back is where she's placed the. Karina extends her hands toward Oathrender. Eldric still holding it. She very specifically has not touched it. Says, Eldric Thorne, you are oath-sworn bearer of the blade called Oathrender, heir to the burden of Thorne, and bound by blood and ancient necromancy to a violence older than your own life. Do you come of your own will? Eldric's fingers kind of tighten as he holds the blade. I do. Do you come under compulsion, threat, enchantment, coercion, or deceit? No. This rune, and you see that Karina has gone back that very meticulous, like silver lattice that you saw her making before she holds it, and she hums, and she seems to give like an appraising nod at his answer, and then like nods. Do you seek to destroy the blade? Eldric looks down, pauses for like a space too long, and no. Do you seek to betray the oath sworn by your bloodline? An even longer pause before. No. This lattice work. Okay, good. Very good. Then speak the transfer. He approaches the coffin with the blade. Every moment, every step very careful. Seemed like he's handling a
Baby.
even more like vault. Like he's handling like an intensely sweating stick of dynamite is what it.
Okay.
He'd be like, be very careful. He's holds the blade and stands above this dark coffin liner. And you see, anyone would like to give me an insight check?
Yes.
Anybody?
Yeah.
26.
26. You see his hands, the hands of maybe someone who's killed more people than anyone that you've met, begin to tremble as he's holding the blade. And I think like just ever so slight, but like tightening in his eyes, a realization of the gravity, I think is what he's attempting right now. And now Eldric, before it understands, I do not abandon the oath I place its instrument into witnessed keeping. Let burden rest where hand no longer may. Let iron sleep apart from flesh. Let what is mine remain. Let what is not declare itself. And he lays the sword
Did it leave
into the
his hands?
reliquary. It's left his hands, and it settles like softly in this felt-lined
Relax as soon as it
coffin.
looses.
And every flame in the light suddenly goes blue. And you, like from the coffin, it comes a banging, like the sword has just
Tried to attack.
tried to thrust.
Ooh, chills.
And you hear high pitched. You think it's like the reliquary because it's humming in silver, but you hear like a scream, piercing, and you think that it's coming from the blade. The rune on the floor begins to glow, and then the blade strikes coffin lid. Eldric begins to stagger backward and shout, "Karina, stay there! Do not move." And Nyx, you notice that there, in part of your initial, there is a very specific rune under where Eldric is standing. He's almost left it as he's standing there, and Karina's like, "Don't move!"
Yeah.
What's this dog doing?
And then the dog is outside of the rune, whining, probably nearby to where you
I was
are
gonna say,
standing.
can I
Requiem.
try and
Bingo
comfort him
boy.
by me? Yeah, I'll pet him, try and calm him down.
And then the room silences for a moment before a cascade of whispers. It feels like the murmuring of the Senate or a huge crowd. Eldric. And Karina responds to him, "Eldric, slowly approach your seat and sit." And you see he staggers back at this chair that she's constructed for him, and you notice that there are silver contacts that are on the armrest of the chair and ascend down like a continuous connection forming the room beneath it. And he sits, and these kind of jerks back as if he's been shocked by them. And you see blood begins to well up in his nose and pour down his... Karina growls the lattice work. "Name yourselves. Still, hunger, oath, blood will declare." And the lattice work. And you see lines of force begin to appear between the casket and the seat that Eldric is sitting in. One is black, red, like a deep blood. And you see it jumps at Eldric, and then who do you think is standing the closest of you to the ritual?
I'm probably pretty close.
How close
Like-
was the dog? So I was putting
Unfortunately.
Cautious,
I
but
say it's
close.
wherever you were.
Yeah.
He's probably further back.
Yeah.
Zelphira, then you see that this thread of energy jolted at Eldric's. He jolts like he's being shocked, and then you see it arc out, like it's trying to jump to you as well, but you're just outside of this ritual area. And
What the fuck?
another is pale white, and you see it wrap around Eldric's ribs and throat. Another is very, very, very dark green and shadow, stretching away from the sword towards... who has a good sense of direction, do you think?
Survival.
Correct. South. It's pointing almost directly at Slavoka from here.
Wait, what?
That was a dark green one.
Mm-hmm. And as Karina sees that, she says, "There you are." The black-red current grows angry, and arcing, even getting close to approaching you, Zelphira. And Eldric jerks back again. Karina, no, do not reach for it. Whatever you are feeling, do not answer. And you see him shaking in the chair. Keep your arms on the chair. And like he lifted up for a moment, and the current broke and puts it back down, and he's like shaking, grabbing on. And then silence. The flames go out. The threads have vanished. The humming energy at the ritual glyph beneath you has stopped.
How does he look?
Blood still trickling down his face, dripping on his chest. Breathing heavily.
But he's breathing, so that's good.
He looks up at the coffin. I can't hear it. Yeah. That's the point. And she very, very, very carefully approaches the coffin, and you see begin to latch these 7 rings that lock the blade in place. Right before she gets to the last, it jolts out, and okay, you're still fighting. And she latches it, and then very carefully closes the lid. Listen to me carefully. She turns to Eldric. This will not last forever. There is a period of time, best case is 24 hours I can give you, where, if who you're bound to remains, you will be compelled to pick the sword back up again or probably die. But if you are able to resist, or if whoever you're bound to happens to die during that time, then the sword remains, and it looks like
I look over
I may have
at
performed a
Ix
miracle.
when he says that. When she says that.
And he says,
I mean,
My head just tilts to the side a little.
yeah. I mean, in your head, yes, I heard. Yeah, Celine dies and he's free, but also just resist for a day, right?
he looks
So what
down, looks back up at her, his
This
hand
sword
flex.
can kill many.
Karina, what happens if I do not pick it up again? She looks down at the coffin, back up. And the first time in 400 years, House Blackheart may discover what a thorn looks like when he's not holding their violence for them. He leans back,
Did
sits
I
in the
know
chair.
by any means that is how they've held their war power? Or is it just kind of like realization now? Like I've known they've had him and he's dangerous.
Yeah, give me a history check.
It's like you can keep going with what he was saying. I gotta look this up real quick. Character.
I take it Eldritch is a
So-
vampire, right?
Eldric
He's
is a human.
Oh, he's human.
So I
Oh,
was like, you seeing him,
am I
knowing
able
what
to
you
heal
know.
him? Or is it...
Yeah, he after a moment of rest kind of rises, wipes at the blood on his face, and you go to heal him. What do you do?
I want to go and I'm going to do lay on hands. I'm going to go grab his shoulder and be like, this is a truce between us. With what he did.
I was gonna say, how do you feel right now? He literally killed a lot of your history.
I feel like a truce is being made knowing what he's trying to do right now.
You lay your hand on his shoulder. Your healing covers him, and you see it, and it mostly like go to his eyes, kind of like light up his temples for a second, and then thank you, Fullstone. That means a lot. This is also me doing everything I can to put down the blade.
Hopefully we can rewrite our future together.
14 was your roll. Like the thing that almost everyone knows is that like a Thorne is always like the personal guard of a Blackheart, usually like the head of House Blackheart. But I think that, there's a certain undeniable, it's basically like they have the equivalent of nukes, right? Like, and almost the exact same scenario. Like they have a weapon that probably just destroys anybody in the immediate vicinity when it's unleashed, but the threat of that has won Blackheart many wars that they haven't even had to fight, because just the concept of like they can just send Eldric Thorne in whenever they want, and there's nothing that we can do about it, essentially. So yes.
Would you have helped if you could have?
Yes. Although if it were up to me, I wouldn't have even been in that room.
Does Celine deserve to die?
Yes. But
I want to be inciting to see whether or not I feel like he has the feelings back.
give me an insight check as he
A
answers.
different one for my 26. Oh,
I do not excuse her many crimes. Celine is a product of her environment, and she has embraced it. But she is not a monster. Your insight check. You do sense that there is affection for Celine, though complex. But I think that with that answer, you see that he considers her flawed, but maybe even that you get that Celine has crafted a very intentional public image of herself as this shrewd, heartless, conniving politician, and perhaps it's hard for anyone to be truly just all evil,
Yeah. He's trying to find, like, he sees glimpses of good, so he's trying to hold on to it.
and he sees the Celine when she's not in public too. So,
well, and it probably doesn't help that she's affectionate with him. So,
Does Celine or Voltor have another item like the oath that could be difficult for us to overcome and fight?
give me persuasion check. What was it?
21.
I was going to ask for a Raven roll, but that's good.
Sorry, I was aggressive.
It's okay.
I need to know.
He looks down. I suppose it's already over for me, should they wish it anyways. No, not like Oathrender. But, as I'm sure you know, Valtor has been seeking the aid of a powerful, magical mercenary known as Severin to conduct many of his affairs with
what I was
the
gonna ask him, so.
Bleeding Eye Cult.
It's been Valtor
Okay.
the whole time.
That's why Celine was able to get away with saying she's not the one. Yeah.
Brother did.
And he is, by all accounts, quite, a weapon, though he doesn't seem to like to get his hands dirty personally. If I were you, I would avoid him or outbid Valtor for his services.
I was about to ask, what does he have on Saren that makes him? Is it just simply money?
He's just paying him.
Yeah, severance for hire.
We might have to pay Severin a visit. We know he's here. Or send word.
Also, the last thing I'll say on that is that Severin, I believe, has been very... he's done everything in his power to not kill you all, if that makes sense.
He's
held
here.
held
I know
his
that.
hand a bit from what potentially Valtor would have had done, at least in the early days.
So he's doing enough to make it look like he's done everything he can. That must mean something.
Which is, probably good for his business model, keep
Keeps
people alive
work.
so that they can buy services kind of thing. But
Yes, that makes sense. Do you believe there's any changing any of the Black Heart's minds with the path they've gone on, with their way of seeing what's right and wrong in this world? Do you think any of them could ever agree? Say on Darush being part of our future and the elves. Truly, do you think there's any convincing or changing of their ways?
I believe the children could be. Valtor, Selene, even Lady Morgana, Draven's wife, has sense to her. Draven is all consumed by what he believes is right and by combat. So I don't believe there is saving him.
So, in order for you to be free and truly free, is there only one option? It's Selene dies in order for you not to pick up that blade again.
He looks at Karina. I mean, like I said, this was a very expensive maybe. Anyways, I don't know. I had no idea what will happen if, like I said, I think there's a possibility that Eldric just resists the call after my attempts at restraining it have worn out, let's say 24 hours. That, like, what happens if Eldric is just physically too far away to grab the sword? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things that have none of this has ever been attempted before.
Also going to be part of what I was going to ask you, Karina. What are your plans now that it is trapped there? I think the best thing is for him not to know where you put it, and where is it going to go? How do we get it hidden?
Well, I didn't really want to keep it.
I
That was
don't
never
think
part
you
of the
should
deal.
keep it. Absolutely not. I know what you've given Tragul, and
I mean, that was just a baby. I'm sure it's fine.
Not that we want to give it the plot, but could we take the endless hole he has and throw it in there?
That's a
And then go
brilliant
to
idea. Plop is very good. Very good. Trustworthy. I love this idea.
Pop has no way to open that, right?
Well, yeah.
But we could
There's a
take it
will,
away.
there's a plop. Yeah.
We could do barter trade with plot.
Either way, I believe it needs to be, say, she doesn't somehow die and we don't know and he needs to resist. This should not be anywhere that you can get back to it. It needs to be out of reach.
My plan to make things seem as normal as possible was to attend the meeting with Selene and then try to slip out quietly towards the beginning and get as far away from the Black City as I physically can.
I don't think the sword should be in the Black City. I don't think...
I don't have an answer to where it should be other than I shouldn't be near it.
So you probably shouldn't even be in the discussion on what we should be doing.
Probably
Wait for you
not.
to leave,
Sure,
and then we'll
no.
figure that out.
And speaking of which, I should go before I am missed.
How,
I thank you for your help.
what do you plan to put in your empty side?
I can grab another sword and make it look like it, bundle it up and chain it.
Goodbye, good boy.
How important is he in the campaign?
Eldric?
Yeah.
We have to
Yes,
we have to
I know.
translate
Very
that
important.
into what your
He has a lot of
character
secrets.
knows. Give me an insight check.
Oh, it's cocked. God, take the other one.
Do you think
That's
he
a
knows
6.
about last night's rendezvous?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just remind you of what you already know. That he knows a lot about Blackheart. He is a legendary warrior, but who knows really how capable he is apart from his sword? Like how much of that was him and how much of that was this, legendary blade kind of idea. So
Probably wouldn't be welcomed in Darusk, right? No.
Are they all as forgiving as
you'd have
you
some
are?
persuading to do. I mean, you might be able to pull those strings.
I was thinking of using my teleport for him
Oh,
to get out of the
to
city
Darusk?
quick.
Straight to. That's
nice.
cool that you have teleport. That's huge. Does it only go to Darusk? Because you could put him in Slavoka.
I mean, you could, you don't have to use. I mean, you could use teleport if you want to, but if you wanted to, extend that, you could just probably give him like some writing that's from you that you grant him safe passage and to go to Darusk if he wanted to set off on his own, because he's planning to leave on his own
Very chill.
anyways.
He's got a cool dog.
I know.
Okay.
Boy.
That might be good to get us out there when the hot
I was
stuff
going to say, yeah, we
happens.
might need.
Because that's
'cause
my
I think he's capable of.
that's my get out of,
If he's been working
Yeah,
with
I
Saren,
I
and
want
he's-
you to think like,
yeah.
are you confident enough just arriving in, this, that was given to you by your father as like,
Yeah.
I want to make sure you don't die in this very dangerous place where everyone hates us, kind of get out of
That's
jail
good to
card.
know.
So
Yeah. Well, he hasn't told us. So.
No, he hasn't told us. We don't know this, but
All right, I won't do that. Knowing that we're going into the court and big stuff is about to go down.
he's been planning with Saren. Like if they're planning this drastic, they've got to, he's got something planned.
Okay.
I'm sure he's capable of getting out of here.
So how close should I stand to
Countess,
not
again, I offer my sincere apologies for your grandmother. I wish I could have done more.
Yeah, and I don't need an insight check again, right? Because did I insight check when I asked him before?
You did. He seems sincere.
ballin' insight check?
Because he also said it at my
I
grandma's funeral.
would caution you against the potential that I may be reunited with that blade, but if there's anything I can do to help you, know that I will. Otherwise, for the sake of everyone's best interests, I hope we never see each other again.
You were so nice.
He nods, turns, come on,
Thank you for doing what you did.
Thank you.
and turns, and the
Thank you,
dog
thank
kind of gives a final wag of his tail, and they walk out.
You're
So-
lucky.
I was just going to throw it down the mine, like the biggest hole that I could find. Is that the
That's-
bad idea?
Probably
Yeah.
not the right idea.
I mean, the dwarves will probably find it eventually, but you guys like to dig.
Full circle.
Yeah. I don't know what we do with it.
How bad is the idea of the pocket hole? Is it pretty bad? Is it?
Kind of like the pocket hole.
You scare me when you
Would-
like things. I don't
would
know if that means it's good
It
or
was his
bad.
idea.
That's true. What about Sebastian? I don't know much about him. I don't know anything.
Sebastian?
What's a Sebastian?
It's the fox.
Oh, the fox.
How do you know about
Fey realm?
Sebastian?
That's true. I'm sorry.
I trust
Wait a
I
second.
don't. I take it
I
back.
knew
I'm
it
sorry.
there.
pocket portal before I trust leaving it in the Fey. No offense.
The only other. I mean, say it was returned to the demons themselves, the pit of hell.
Or
Do
are
you
we
think they'd
talking
be
about
for or
actual
against?
demons or the devils?
Well,
Oh.
Because they don't
They
like
the
if you
same.
get them mixed up like that.
Don't they all
I think I
live
was referring
together?
to the devils.
No.
We've
Where do
met
They are
demons
mortal
live?
enemies.
the demons and the devils.
The demons live in hell. The devils live in the layers of hell. The demons live in the abyss.
So, Karina, that being said,
I hear the
Hell.
ruler there right now.
if hell got its hands on a very dangerous demon, say Oathrender,
Mhm.
do you believe they would want to then keep it that way? do everything they can in their part to keep it because they dislike it.
Oh, yeah. Or, probably try to weaponize it against the demons. But, yeah.
But against the demons, not against, us up here who have nothing
No,
to do
against
with
us
anything.
up here, too. They're trying to expand to get more territory. That was the whole thing that Gertamine was trying to say.
That's playing with fire, just saying it twice for no reason.
Would the Brightwoods or Stalehearts, do we know if they have, like, anything in their arsenal to hold
I was
a
just
weapon
wondering
like this?
whether or not that would be a better option than having it here. Because right now, this one only goes to
I don't think you would know that your mind would probably go more into like the dwarves have many vaults and keep many treasures deep in there. So as far as like security goes, that's probably the most secure thing that you can personally think of. But the dwarves also tend to get greedy about that kind of thing. And who knows what they would want to do with
That's
it.
why I didn't. That's why I didn't recommend my
Right.
dwarves.
Well, the thing is, like, they can get greedy, but it's like, it responds to Thorne with Blackheart. Like, it's a very, obviously they could release it if they wanted to get greedy. I don't know how the rest of it would work with stuff. Like, who could actually, like, I don't know.
Wield it.
I know that the Bright,
But we also have to think that does bring it closer to the those ogres, Tragul's place that he came from. Because aren't they?
Right.
They're north, right?
it is not equipped to them. They could release it again, but at the same time, why would they want to release something that gives a human more power? What are they going to do with it?
I didn't
They're not
understand
the
that.
Thorn.
Okay, so it only gives.
It gives
The
a
Thorn.
thorn-blooded human. It's been their generation, their curse sent on that basically...
it's
we
also
should've-
very possible that that's just what we know, right? Like
We should
it's
got Eldric.
been in the Thorn family, and
True.
we know it's cursed. But if Eldric managed to break from it, maybe someone else can put it in their family.
So with Tragul's cursed blade that you made on this,
Yeah.
is Tragul now committed to a specific one, like one of us?
Is Tragul
Oh,
cursed?
no, I don't think so.
Did you curse him?
The blade is I did not design it to be cursed. No,
I didn't curse him.
'Kay.
Did the sword curse
to know.
him?
I cannot answer that. I don't know for sure.
Good to know. For another time.
Let's just throw this thing in the hole and figure it out later.
Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind, right?
Yes and no.
Yeah, I was just gonna throw it down the really big hole. So sure.
So let's throw it in this hole that at least, we know
We're talking about throwing things in holes
Eldric
now, huh?
can't get into
Huh?
because he can't get into the pocket hole, but he could get
I'm good
into
at
like
hitting
that hole.
holes.
So the
Cube?
pocket hole might be a better hole than the one that he can actually physically reach.
I agree.
I know you don't like to put any stipulations on plot, but you should make sure he knows how serious this
Well,
is.
I can't put any stuff. You guys can try.
Maybe we don't tell him how serious it is because it's almost like the more serious he knows
How
it
about I
is,
just
the
try
more...
to trade him for the hole, and that way I'm in possession of it.
Is the sword shiny? Make it dull and dirty.
Not especially, no.
Rub it in
Not
some
especially.
dirt. He
Yeah.
wants.
It's
make
probably
it
just a big
dirty.
sword and a big coffin. He wouldn't want to go in that coffin. It looks like a child coffin. He looks like a child, so like he might want to stay away. Like, ooh,
I don't know. Well, maybe it's
Scary.
a perfect sleeping spot for a little, boggle man.
he could sleep
Oh my
with the
gosh, he
scary sword.
hops
Okay.
inside of it.
Yeah, scoot over.
Anywho, I don't know what the right answer is tomorrow, Nixie. It's-
The doors open. Your soul enters. Oh, good. Took me a second. Nix,
Yes,
you still have that essence of ether.
of course.
I've got an idea. I was thinking about how to make Valtor
Mm-hmm.
miss the meeting tomorrow. You talked about the essence of ether plan with Celine before.
Right.
What if we do that to Valtor?
Okay. Well, tell me the full plan. We have to give it to him. He has to. Does he have a good constitution?
Probably. How long does...
Can you get him drunk first or something?
Yeah, we
then
can get
give
him
it to
drunk.
him?
How long does your sleeping potion last?
About 8 hours.
Right. So I think best case is somehow apply it to him late tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and then he just misses the meeting.
Okay.
And should that fail, then, last-ditch effort is to try to give it to him at the summit.
Well,
So
I
he
think
falls asleep
I
there.
believe in
but-
you. Here you go, you soul.
No, not me.
Why not you?
We know who can.
This is your idea.
I am so visible to the Black Arts.
Cassian. Didn't he offer before?
Well, Cassian has his own vial of this stuff. I don't need to give it to him.
Again, didn't he offer before to be able to do this?
He offered to look at Celine. He's in a good mood. I don't know. Might.
Well, either way, if Isolde can't be seen, Cassian also knows how to not be seen. I'm sure he's capable.
He's capable, sure.
I know we're trusting Eldrith to work on their own devices. However, that's like a very powerful weapon to give an Eldrith. There's no guarantee that they won't. Look what the Scorn gave us. How much will what will you do for us if I don't make you miss this meeting kind of idea?
Okay. Seems like you're throwing a wrench in your own plans. What do you want to do, Isolde? This is your idea.
You said you mentioned like plop or something we can do.
Yeah, you could. But why am I sticking my neck out when you're not even willing to do it yourself?
I'm willing to do it. It's just I'm very
Okay.
visible in that area.
Actually, I no longer have a disguise kit, but I think you do. You do.
I do.
Okay, you're gonna put a fake mustache on me, and suddenly
Yes,
I won't
that's
be
exactly
sold
it.
in the
That's
Black
right.
Art area.
Yeah, we'll dye your hair or something.
Glasses. That works.
Glasses
for...
and a nose and a fake mustache, and okay,
No,
perfect.
glass-
overalls.
No.
Who is this?
I'll put glasses on. I'm suddenly a different person. Got it.
Completely. They have no idea. It's so confusing to them.
I'm personally fine with the Cassian angle if we want to try it that way. But
He does make a good point. I would hope that the Eldrith house has more at stake than turning their backs that quick.
yes, well, I mean, I'll put this out there. I suppose maybe I'm a little bit different-minded from this group. I think that the greater threat, rather than just voting for Eldrith, etc., is the ogres in the north coming down. And I think to be able to defeat them, we would probably want our forces united, especially our largest army, held under Blackheart. We need to pull him under the umbrella, not separate him anymore.
How do you suppose we do that as soon as Celine is likely murdered in the morning?
Well, if there's one thing I've learned about you mortal vampire things is that you're very pragmatic, if nothing else. Conniving, yes, but you're also seeking to survive. I mean, live to plot another day, I suppose. If they don't, who cares if they get whatever little thing that they're after? They'll just be dead in a couple of months. We all will. So I think that is probably the angle I would just explain. I would try to explain this so that they could just get on the same page.
When you say you wanted to bring honesty tomorrow, this is what you're referring to.
Yes, I would try to get all people together toward our common foe.
I guess it doesn't hurt having them hear it before, shit hits the fan and see what their response will be, but...
Well, if he's physically not at the meeting, it's hard for me to sway him.
He physically is at the meeting. He might start massacring as soon as things go wrong for House Blackheart.
Does Baltor understand that behind the dwarves we have Brightwood and the Steelhearts?
He does not. Well,
So
he
maybe-
might, but he does not.
Maybe understanding that we have 3 armies that are combined already, he would realize how much of a threat we are and that he would join us.
Potentially, when it comes to those who are smart minds of war, correct, he might see reason. But it depends on whether or not reason outweighs hurt, anger in that moment. Because regardless, something has to happen with Eldric and that weapon and who he's bonded to. He might be able to resist it, but that alone is potentially more dangerous if it regroups or reconnects than, the Blackhearts to begin with. If that happens, and it's not solved. Who knows? We might just be having another separate war with demons, you know? So, that being said,
Well, the
Valtor-
prior atrocities that Valtor has committed with his war crimes, we would come for him first if he doesn't come with us. We wouldn't wait for the ogres.
and again, Valtor is the leader of the armies of Blackheart.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the leader of Blackheart. His father is. He's the one that Eldric said cannot be reasoned with. He's too far, too gone. His wife, yes. His kids, Draven Blackheart cannot be reasoned with. He is,
Draven Blackheart's the dad.
yes. His wife could potentially be, and see reason in Valtor, and according to Eldric, so could Celine. But Valtor's try to kill us or do something to throw. I mean, I'm sure if it sounds like if it weren't for Severin throwing a wrench in his own killing, he may have succeeded once or twice with, somebody in our party. He's beat us up many times. But Valtor has been behind it the whole time, not Celine. She may have known. There's a wrench here. The bigger threat is Valtor, not Celine. But Celine is a bigger threat because of Eldric.
The giants are the greatest threat of all.
You're
For
right.
me, that is my North Star, and I don't want to do anything that hinders the potentiality of us binding together against them. I would throw caution to the wind. I would trust Valtor. I would trust Celine. I would trust anyone that would help us get to the place that we need to be. When they go against us, then I would take action. But I suppose I am against any plan, and you guys can disagree with me, of course, but I'm against any plan that potentially goes against, our ability to bind together to face the greater foe.
Well, we've been told their father won't bind together. And as long as he's alive,
He's not at the meeting. Valtor's
not.
voting, right?
Celine.
Celine's
voting. Valtor's just there.
Valtor's just there.
Celine is instead of her father.
Okay. I'm fine with that, too.
Remind me, why would Valtor start slaughtering people tomorrow?
If his sister's killed in front of him.
Which, again, I'm against.
That's the plans that
I'm
are
against this.
in works right now
I
with
love the-
Seren and with
I thought the plan for tomorrow
Eldric
was just to get the
having
truth
freedom.
But if that doesn't happen, he's not. Because
Well,
I know we
that's
were
Seren.
talking
They
about it
vote,
possibly being
Celine
a
says,
flip.
no, it doesn't go through. Release it, chaos, take care of the
He's
problem,
sold.
we'll figure it out.
Is
but
there
I
a
want to at
way-
least give it a shot.
Is there a way to have Seren on a
Dwarf drinking.
like? Is there a way to have a queue of sorts? Can we actually still?
I can try to coordinate with Saren. Whether or not he will listen is not a guarantee, but
Maybe you make sure he understands what is happening as far as
I think it is too late for me to persuade him not to, since we've already set it in motion. So I think we could delay him to a signal, and then worst case, the meeting's over, he doesn't get the signal, and he takes matters in his own hands and kills her at the end.
at least if he can be heard and we'll see what comes of it. He has a next. We'll see what it will bring tomorrow.
I mean, if you truly want to stop it, I can try. But so many things have already been set in motion there.
Yes, I don't want to throw a wrench into the things you're doing. I think a backup plan is fantastic. I would just like the primary plan to hopefully be to change the hearts and minds of the people so we can bind together as one towards the ogres.
I agree.
But if that fails, which it could, perhaps I'm just a little bit too optimistic and I don't really understand you people. Outside of my Fey realm, it's difficult for me to understand. Feel free to do what you want.
Blackheart is not even our biggest obstacle towards that.
It's Prince Lariel.
Why?
Because this isn't his idea.
Okay.
He's a damn fear with daddy issues.
Huh.
And apparently sister issues too, as I'm pretty sure he knows I'm his sister. Nasty little...
Well, Isolde says that's
Like-
normal. Is that not a thing that you people do?
I just said it's
Gives-
not like, because of the whole...
It's the secret.
No,
it's
however
the
you
secret
spin it,
behind
gives
it.
the eek.
Isolde,
It is
speaking
icky.
of that,
Thank you.
Yes, icky. Like
I've been...
I
bugs on
already
the
said it was
ground.
very rarely just us, okay?
Rarely is not zero.
We don't need to keep rehashing. Eek.
Isolde, I'm curious. You've known this about me as a big bad secret for so long, which means Lariel is not the only heir, potential actual heir to the throne, not by bloodlines and family lines and vampire, but by Lariel himself. How do we know Blackheart also doesn't have a potential straight heir to the throne?
You've seen the children.
I am.
Could be. There is the hair. King Lariel seems to love to pass on. I mean, the best case, they would be bastards, same as yourself.
Can I do a
So as vampires,
perception-
good, but not best.
Can I do a perception check? Keenly, I'm very good at identifying people's physical appearances.
Mhm.
Can I see if there are common traits between Z and Celine and Valtor, like she's implying here?
Yeah, give me a perception check. You're just doing it from memory.
Louder.
Guidance.
Thank you. Go.
More guidance.
Okay, well, it's not. Okay. That will be a gentleman's 10.
Yeah. And I would say that's pretty difficult anyways, because you haven't made that connection before and you're just doing it from like memory of what these people look like. I would let you attempt that again if you have, both in the same room or a picture of, Celine or something to compare. But I
Hold
mean,
that out,
yeah, the
check.
obvious
Sniff
is
them both and see if they smell.
they all, like Celine, Valtor, Zelphira all have the raven black hair. Which is a commonality. Like similar, generally look similar. You wouldn't be surprised if, all things you're like, oh yeah, I guess like if they said they were siblings, I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Do you think they'd know? Or would have any idea if they were?
The siblings? I would be surprised if the siblings knew. If that is the case, Draven probably knows.
I guess that's true. My father didn't know, but my mother knows. Mother.
Which, speaking, pragmatically, I understand our concern is with our friends to the north, but depending on what hold you wish to seek, this could also, in addition to removing your rivals, it could be removing your political rivals, your potential other who could be make a claim to the throne.
Well, I am in your service, my lady. I've spoken my piece. These lands are yours. I will follow the strategy that you feel is best.
Not mine yet. Not surely.
As
I
our
think-
leader, I trust you completely.
I do believe you need to bring it up, open up the discussion tomorrow, as the fact that you'll be even talking tomorrow, I think already goes against all of the... You could see how they reacted last time, at the summit pre-meeting.
They brought me
He
in.
didn't like it.
What about
and
Valtor? We've decided on that. How are we acting tonight?
I would say no. But that is one vote.
Problem is,
I would like to go on record saying that I don't want to have to fight Valtor
right.
tomorrow. And I
Valtor
wouldn't
call?
want you to be in the same room should Valtor wish your blood.
Well, if shit goes down, we're just trying to get out of there, right? Are we trying to stick around anyway?
No, not when shit goes down, but there's no promising what that would start if he starts killing people. We might not be able to have a united front for the North if he kills all of the people who are on our side, like House Myrrh, and Lariel's questionable. He's... But there are others in that room. Isolde himself will be in that room, but yes, our goal would be to slip out. We've discussed that before. You know, Saren even puts anything into motion, is leaving. But what if we can't? What if we're stopped?
If only there was some way that we could all leave together, simultaneously. A spell of some sort.
It would be so helpful.
That would
if
be
we
cool.
could.
I'm not
Really
powerful
good.
enough, though. I'm just not
No.
powerful enough.
I just talk to animals. Who cares?
Well, we'll never know, I guess.
So I had a thought. I may have a spell that can help us to get away.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
like a trap. Like a trap door.
Not trap door.
Pocket dimension?
Can I show him my scroll?
Sure.
Just explain.
This
Oh,
right here. See? Uh-huh.
Got the big
Yeah,
scroll.
it's nice. Thank you.
So that is teleportation circle. Is it attuned to a particular circle?
It's a great question. Let me read it.
We have to hold hands the whole time. We break the hands. We get left behind.
You would know that it is specifically bound to like your father's keep in Corson.
Oh.
So you can it only goes there.
Yeah. And can I take anybody that's willing?
Whatever the spell says, I think it's like, does it say 7 people or something? I forget what it says.
And is your father on board with what he sent you here for? I'm assuming?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If the
Yeah.
Countess of Slavoka suddenly is in his quarters, he's not going to try to, hold me for ransom or anything, correct?
No, he sent me to, well, I found you so pretty too, but he sent me to...
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm not suddenly going to go from one problem
Yes,
to another.
it creates a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle in the next occupied
How long
space.
till it shuts down?
It lasts for 1 round, 6 seconds.
So
That's
yes,
awesome.
we could potentially sneak somewhere and hope nobody else outside of our party follows, but...
But, so that goes to Gorson. I mean, that's a good way out of there, but that is...
Awful far.
yeah, I mean, what's
Far
our next
journey
plan
away.
after that? If we're planning to return to Slavoka, that's a long journey.
Walk back for a couple weeks.
Months, more like.
Oh, months, yeah.
And then I'd be leaving. I'd be leaving
Anyways, we need to get Plop out here, right? We need to take care of this thing. It's just hanging out. Pop out, Plop. Oi!
Ah.
Oh, Plop? Yeah. I missed you. Missed you so damn much.
I just saw you, like a little bit ago.
This guy.
Yeah, you.
Me? Yeah. Where?
I mean, while you were sleeping.
Oh, he does that. By the way, am I the mole?
Does that?
Are you the mole?
Am I the mole?
I don't think you're a mole.
Well,
Hold on, let me
the
see.
other day,
Let me see.
I
Let me see your
happened to-
nails.
You
Let me
were-
see your fingernails. No, they don't look like moles.
No,
Okay,
the mole.
thank goodness. Well, I suppose...
The mole.
By the way, everyone, while Plop is here, he and I were in a midnight court dream thing. I
Have we met? Who the hell are you?
separated the head off of
No, wait, no.
Seraph and...
What?
No, I don't think I've been there.
You separated
Reginold.
Seraph's
He goes up
whole-
and-
Shit.
Hey, you smell rich. What do you got? What do you got in there?
Wait.
I got
What do you got in your
nothing.
pockets? Give me the.
I have nothing.
What do you
Get
got?
away
He starts
from
like
me.
climbing. You
I
see
should-
wet oil.
Trade him for
It's like
the-
sticking
in your head. Trade him for the hole.
Oh,
Got something
yeah,
good,
yeah,
trade 'em
yeah.
for it.
Oh, do I have something good?
As you're looking. Yes, so Plop, my shadow and I, we went to the Midnight Court Garden. Seraph was
Well, the
there.
sword's cool.
Oh no, that's mine.
Come on.
Here's some rich perfumes. Take a sniff.
Take sticky oil.
For an extra pound.
Am I
Get in my
familiar?
eyes.
Am I familiar with what that is?
These huge dinner plate eyes.
Sticky oil?
Yeah, sticky.
I mean, you just got sticky oil.
Slimed.
Doesn't it smell good?
Sticky slickies.
No.
I think it's got a shiny top, right? Right?
I mean, it's okay, but what am I going to do with that?
But I have fine clothes, whatever that means. I give him a fine t-shirt or robe.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. That's
Yeah.
a trade.
For what?
I would like I'm just giving him stuff. I would like a hole, a bottomless hole.
No way, that's my hole.
That's
Don't
Requiem's
go
hole.
sticking your fingers in my hole.
Actually, my hole.
Actually, you know what?
My
Why that?
very large hole.
We have her hole, and I believe you have my ring, right? Plop.
No way. I got rid of that.
You did not.
You don't know.
And where is little shit?
What?
Little shit! The chicken!
You know,
Oh, how do you know about that?
I know everything.
he does. Just like he
We
knows
were
that
supposed
I
to-
will
we
pickpocket
were supposed to.
you.
That was supposed to be educational.
What was?
The chicken.
Sticky slick. Oh, the chicken?
Yeah.
The chicken. We were never going to do
Then
that.
you're gonna have me hill it.
No, that
From
was
a
not
plaque.
the plan. That's chicken is waiting for the bear. So we cannot kill the chicken for the bear.
He goes and puts on your shirt, but it's like way too big for him, so it's like a dress down to his feet and then his sleeves, and takes out a knife and cuts the sleeves. Just like, that's better.
I'd like.
That's nice, yeah.
Does he have anything
Let
on
me
his
have the
person
hole
that's
now.
showing that he's like holding on to right now? Does he have her ring on or anything?
You don't see any, especially not now. He's wearing a dress of a shirt.
Oh, he's so cute right now. He's so cute. I need my hold back. I have-
Okay.
I have big
Well, I
plans.
have boggle dinner first, huh?
You didn't buy me dinner.
I gotta go. Good here?
No.
Well, I'm going to get that hole, and then you need more potion, right, for the healing? Are you out at this point?
I am out. Yeah.
Okay, so, Karina, do you have a potion for Plop?
I mean, I have a little one, I suppose. Here you go, disgusting little thing.
All right. Ah. So he goes to grab it. I'm going to try to pickpocket him to get the pocket.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
I wanted a sleight of hand. That's us.
Do it. I will
Yeah.
help you.
Why
This
am
is-
I
this
not
is
sleight
me,
of
This is me
handing him?
helping. Yeah, this is me helping.
Do you have sleight of hand?
I do. +5. You do it with me. You'll be even quicker.
I'm not gonna both steal it together. That will make it even worse.
Oh.
You have help, so you get advantage, right?
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm. I'm giving you help.
What was the first one?
I'm confused.
Oh, well,
Why
then
you
you need the
stressing?
advantage.
What is
Then
that?
you don't
Oh,
need
I thought
advantage.
I thought I read that wrong.
That's a 20.
That's a
Yes. Okay. Excellent.
25.
Like, what was the
the
happy
Only side that
and-
has the 2-0.
Well, no, but look at it. It's
Um,
like
It's
all
on white. White on white.
You,
Oh.
with a nat 20, you quietly, like you even like wraith through his shirt, like your hand apparates through, grabs the portable hole, kind of sweaty as it's like tucked into his loincloth. And with a nat 20, I'll allow you to get any one other thing you'd like. What would you like?
I'm looking for a ring.
Zelphira's ring? Okay, you grab both.
Oh, he lied. Little liar.
Then I will, make sure he does not see that I have it.
All
I'm gonna
right,
go like
perfect.
this.
I'll get this in a new syringe soon. And all right, so you got your hole?
Sure.
Back my.
Oh, I didn't give it to you yet.
Well, sure.
Okay, let me get it for you.
Okay, bye.
Where are you going?
Okay, bye.
What?
Bye.
Why are you being weird?
We'll find another hole.
You suddenly don't need a hole.
I turn into Plop. Where's my hole?
Hey! Draws out a dagger.
You got a dagger?
Ting, ting, ting. Well met, sir.
That's it.
All right, that's
All
weird.
right, I've got...
I would never understand. Anywho,
So clutch.
yes, she's got it. Good
I
hands.
freaking love it.
Put that thing in that hole. But Nix, do share what you were just saying, please.
Oh, remember that midnight garden that we had a dream about, a shared one? Well, I had another one of those, but with Seraph Thrin, the High Inquisitor, where she was on trial because, of course, she's trying to put me on trial. So, grandmommy, Nix, you'd probably would have loved to be there, meet your goddess, after all, presided over a court scene. She was obviously found guilty because of the things that the rose said and the puddle said and the moth said.
And puddle.
Yes, indeed. So I was totally absolved, and she was found guilty, and I was told to kill her. I instead just beheaded her shadow because redemption, is kind of my thing. But anyways, afterwards, when I awoke in the real world, I was wearing maid's outfit, and I was getting ready to kill her in real life.
That makes so much sense.
So maybe I'm doing stuff like while I'm sleeping, I don't know about it, and I'm the mole? What do you think?
What the fuck is happening in your head? You met Nix like real? Well, now
yeah.
all that just happened. That none of that made sense other than what? But you
world isn't
made
meant
your
to
way
make
into
sense. That's
Saren's
not our thing.
quarters, and she let you leave.
Oh, we're besties.
Oh,
We went shopping afterwards, don't you remember?
this all oh.
This group was really breaking out with
Interesting.
weird people. This is just
You're the weird
So-
one. I'm the most normal one here.
Question: was it real or was it not real?
Oh, real, of course. We got back in, and her shadow acts like mine now, so.
So you really cut off her shadow
Oh, totally.
and almost killed her,
Well, technically.
and you really saw Nix.
maid's outfit.
Well, yeah.
Where'd you get the maid's outfit?
That is a mystery. There's some maid out there completely nude. I'm sure.
Dead? Did you take her face?
I don't know.
I'll try and find out.
I would like to try to look for his shadow.
Just looking at his crotch.
Cece makes odd deals.
Yeah, it's there. It's acting normally.
Wait,
I'd like
what?
to see when I was being very Fae-like with Plop mirroring him, was the shadow mirroring me, mirroring Plop? Did it act more like me when I was being more Fae?
Give me a perception check.
19.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I wave at the shadow?
Just does whatever Nix is doing right now.
Well,
Seems like a normal shadow.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Don't let it fool you. It's wily.
Okay, that was all weird. So, big day ahead of us, I suppose.
Big day.
I will try to figure out a way to make us all not die should Valtor go berserk on the morrow, and sleep well.
Here, you sold. I'll hand him the essence of ether. I'll let you decide what to do with that.
Okay. See you tomorrow. He turns to leave.
Have a good night.
I will be stocking up on vials of blood.
Stacking up vials of blood. Reginold,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do after that? It is getting late.
It's a good question. I'm gonna go retire.
Okay.
I'll go to my
Oh my god.
bed. How's that a bad move?
As you're as you're getting ready for bed and whatever you'd choose for pajamas, you hear a knock on your door. Hello, sir. Are you awake still?
I'm coming in just a minute. I'm gonna throw on a big old moo gown, you know. So it's just
4x4 and a moo-moo.
Walk over, I'll open
Looking
it.
like
Just,
a
I'll
Pac-Man.
creak it open.
You creak it
Who's
open.
there?
You see Pellin standing there.
Mike.
Sir, may I enter for 1 moment?
Yeah, for 1 minute.
Okay, yes, very very shortly.
His
Comes in.
person he doesn't like.
Oh,
I've had a bird from your father. Both he and I await on bated breath to hear how your relationship with the Countess is proceeding. Do you believe you're in her good graces?
I do believe. I'm wooing her, and it's going very well.
Okay. I know that we've seen you kind of just generally around her so far. Have you had any alone time and you've gotten to speak to her? Or how's that progressing?
It's been mostly with her group that she hangs with.
Right. There is the big vote tomorrow. It is, if you'd like my recommendation, son, maybe go see if she's still awake. And I got a little care package, should you need it. Some things, and he turns, he's got kind of a small cart behind him. So, this is dwarven crafted soap that specifically, it contains a small amount of blood, and it works well for vampires, I am told. So that's kind of nice and very rare. There are some delicacies of dwarven makes, some chocolates and things there. And
is the soap healing?
I think it's more, it's difficult for them to bathe otherwise, with the whole water thing.
Oh, okay.
So, but I do have one other piece in you, which shows you a chest. This was to be sent along with the iron, but to be given to her to hopefully smooth things along. And you see that there's a large chest. He opens it, and it is filled with dwarven treasure. So I'd recommend, see if she's awake tonight, and maybe plan something intentional. Ask about her, one-on-one time.
Okay.
All right.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Right.
Hamlet.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thanks.
Wow, what a guy.
God, I hate that guy.
What'd you say? Sorry?
Nothing. You're
Say
great,
something, sir?
pal, and you're doing great.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good
Thanks.
luck. Close his door.
Girl.
I will change from my moo-moo. I'll put on just some casual, pants and shirts.
Show up in your moo-moo.
No, you show up in one of those, you're leaving the top buttons undone. That's really curly red hair.
I want the
Austin
chest
Powers.
up here like this.
Yeah, tease it a little
So I'll
bit.
be hanging onto it like this.
Okay.
Is it a little basket with a handheld basket?
I say the basket of goods is yes. The chest is a large treasure chest and is not.
Yeah.
But the treasure, the thing of assorted goods, care package, is a little basket. Yes.
Okay. So I'll head to her room. Do I know if she's in her room?
You don't.
I'll head to her room and I'll
Roaming
knock.
the halls. Do I see him?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh, can I spray some perfume on me too?
Sure.
Smell
25.
clean.
Yeah.
Nice, clean. Okay.
25. Yeah. You see him
What kind of perfume
kind
did you
of down
put
the
on
hallway.
yourself?
So you see him, and you think that you have not been seen in this moment.
You'd also see me walking around.
Doing what?
You
Can
don't
I
know.
follow you?
It's on you.
You see two people. What are they doing?
I'll keep roaming.
I have to pee too.
So you approach Zelphira's room. Do you knock?
Yes, I knock.
Zelphira, are you in your room?
Probably. I guess if it's later.
You hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
Zelphira, are you there?
Did you not just hear me ask who it was?
Oh, that's true. It's Reginold, Fullstone. I have a gift for you.
Why are you bringing a gift right now? I'll go to the door and open it while he's saying, actually, probably peek first, make sure. 'Cause I know his voice, but tiny bit, look.
I'll have the basket and I'll have the chest down here. Up to my side, I'll be like, would you
So I'm
like to
peeking
have
through
a
the door.
snack?
A snack? What time of night is it?
It's I'd say it's 11 p.m.
Sure, more so, okay. Slowly open it, but look really, really, really confused.
I wish I had toast. Good
Share
toast.
toast. Toast.
Good soul.
Okay. Why do you suddenly have a chest full of things and a bunch of snacks? Is this what you call a picnic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a picnic.
This is your first picnic.
Us dwarfs always do picnics.
Okay. Come in, I guess.
It's so weird because it's just whatever.
I'm gonna like flash by her door while it's open and just peek in and go. And then spin and then keep going. She doesn't seem too alarmed, so I'm just gonna keep on roaming.
The soap won't be weird, right?
No, it's
I just look
like a nice
confused,
little
like-
it's a nice little care package. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna kind
I'd
of
leave the door open.
Does it come with like a little blanket?
Can I try and
In the
sneak up on you?
basket? Yeah. I'm gonna like lay on the blanket and then like kind of just make it all nice assorted, all the little goodies. I've been wanting to get to know you better.
Okay. What would you like to know?
How are you?
How you doing?
How am
else is her-
I? Well, let's see. I have one trusted person who wants me to not kill somebody tomorrow, and a bunch of others that do want me to kill somebody tomorrow. And if that person lives, all kinds of things may or may not happen. There might be a lot of bloodshed. We might be able to get enough votes to, save, trade with Darushk or reopen it. I'm all right. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I don't know.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
You're not stressed at all about, being in a room full of lots of vampires who may or may not vote against or for Darush?
No, I'm not too worried. I know that they'll make the right decision. Just know it.
Is this because you simply just like to be positive, or you have some sort of plot? What?
Little both, I like to be positive, but we also have a pretty good sized army between everyone, all of my allies that we have. And it's a force not to reckon with.
Zelphira, have you looked at the package or the chest yet?
Probably not yet, but I probably would as soon as after his little pleasantries brought out of the way. If you point them out at all. Like, I would be looking at them, and I likely would inspect instead of just like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, you see that it is, it's all very nice, very rare. Many things that you would be familiar with, but like the soap, is like, for whatever reason, containing like a stone that only exists in Darusk, that like you haven't had for, probably years since a trade has been closed with them. And the prospect of you taking a bath without it is always like, you need to dilute it with blood and you need to be very careful getting in. So, like, bathing is difficult, and every time Nick brings it up, like, yeah, it is difficult. But the soap always made it like you wouldn't have to worry about it if you had the soap before. So like, wow, that's and like all of the snacks and things are all very nice, very high vintage, and very like specifically made for vampires. The chest is like, have you opened it yet?
Yeah, I would say like I, kind of emptied the basket a little bit, spread things out, opened the
Food
chest.
basket or the chest?
I think
The
you displayed everything,
basket.
didn't you? I thought I heard
Yeah,
you say
yeah,
that
like
you
I
opened
kind of
up
just
the
like
chest.
spread it out.
So the chest, say the chest is cracked open. The chest itself is very nice, but inside, like small chest, but filled with immaculate dwarven treasure. You think that this is probably worth like 10,000 gold.
Where did all this come from? And how do you have it right now?
Us dwarves are very resourceful.
You've just been carrying this around with you the whole time?
In my party, yeah. The group that we came, when you first saw us.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It was within the carriages that had the iron in it.
Wow, it's quite a lot. I haven't seen a lot of these types of goods in a very, very long time. I mean, especially like pick up the soap. Like, And when I said inspect, I want to make sure none of it's poisonous. Just still got to be cautious.
I definitely would not be poisoning you. Your
Pelin
bites-
could have. You don't know.
Give me
Pelin was acting kind of weird.
give me an
No.
insight check.
That
Pelin's he's a rule follower. That's why he's awful.
For now.
He does everything right.
Just like the
27.
dog.
just
Doesn't appear to be poisoned.
Yeah, especially this. This is quite, I'm like holding the soap, quite sought after for my kind, and fortunately haven't been able to get any of it since trade has been closed, so.
I know us
Thank you.
vampires and dwarves have had a rough history, but I want to amend that between us. All in good faith.
As do I. As I agree, there's a lot more that we can be doing mended and on allied lines than what's happening now. But thank you. This is quite shocking to see, I guess. I don't know.
Requiem, you, as you're in the hallway, you see like Pelin's around the hallway, like trying to hear if he can, like listen in. But he hasn't seen you yet. He's just kind of like waiting to see how it's going.
I'm gonna see how close I can sneak up on him without him seeing me.
Okay.
You can be like ghosting.
Give me a stealth
in
check.
his face,
Is he like
too.
out the door, or is he around
No,
the
like
corner?
down the hallway around the corner. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted. I was gonna sneak up on you. Are you still in the hallway?
Yeah.
Is the soap pretty rare, like for us dwarves? Like it took a lot to make that happen.
Mhm.
Okay.
22.
So it's not something we have plenty of. That okay.
22.
22. Yeah, you can sneak up right behind him if you want.
Hmm. Trying to see like what he's
Even,
Just down the hallway around the
I guess
corner.
even if somehow we die tomorrow, at least I can die smelling good. Again, kind of. Potentially. I do what I can.
Well, I did the same for you. I'm like, smell me.
What does it smell like?
just
Does it smell
there
like?
a little bit.
I thought you said crotch. I'm like, what? No.
Eau de Croix.
I spray it down there.
It smells
What
like
it
crotch.
smells. I'm laying it all.
Musky dwarf crotch. No. No, not really. This is
Reel
a
it in.
nice
Reel it back.
musky, yeah,
Musky.
yeah, a good smell, you know. Not girly.
Not girly.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like
Oh, yeah,
lavender or
yeah.
something. That was just going to be like fresh.
Actually, or did you have a type of nature tree or something that like could reminisce, you know?
I have a whole
Your-
nature garden out back of my manor.
I don't know. Is there,
It
like,
smells quite fey.
I want it to smell like your history, your past.
I don't even know what that smells like.
I don't know. Maybe pine trees. I don't know.
How about you just, say it smells like blood if you're.
That's a lot of iron. I guess that would make sense.
Can I message?
You're trying to smell fresh.
from down the hall? I want to message Nyx from down the hall.
Hey. So, yeah, no, I was going to sneak up on you and scare you because that's really funny, but these guys, like, really nosy right now.
Who?
Helen.
That son of a bitch. We be spying on this bitch?
Yeah, I'm, like, right behind him. If you look down, you'll see. He's, like, nosy. He's, like, trying to look in their room, probably trying to see if they're,
No, what a weirdo.
sicko.
Gross.
I know. I did that on accident, not on purpose, but
Okay.
yeah, for sure. So what are you doing?
I was actually looking for you, but
No freaking way. I'm right behind him. He has no idea. Should I scare him? No.
yeah, why don't you scare him, get his little pervy ass out of there?
That's gonna be
and
so
then,
funny.
And then meet me up, where? My room, your room?
You're really
Okay, I'll be back in my place. Scare him, see you later.
Sweet. Okay.
You scare him.
What? Stay hidden, but stay hidden.
Did he just yell?
Yeah, you heard a yell from out the hallway. He turns and starts running off the other
I
direction.
grab him before
like
he
to-
runs
I
and
know, I
I'll
was
throw him
like-
up against the wall and say,
If I heard a yell, I probably would have immediately gotten up to dart out the room and
What
just
are you
look
doing?
at why there's yelling.
You see Requiem
Do I see
holding
Requiem
a blade
holding Pelin
to
against-
Pelin up against the
Hey,
wall.
don't let me interrupt.
Down the hall, you just hear,
I'll
is
sheath it.
happening out here?
And I'll just kind of
Reginold, why is Pelin outside and why is Requiem holding him up by a knife?
Pelin, what are you doing?
I was just passing in the hallway. Back to my room. I don't know. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know. Why are you accosting me?
Are you checking on progress of something? Why were you standing there like a weirdo? I will...
Why are you both standing outside of my room? Do you need something?
Requiem's weird too, I guess.
You saw me. I was checking on you. Then these guys just like looking down the hall to see how his guy is doing or something.
What are you checking on? Why?
That's what I want to see. Did you do something weird with the package he delivered?
The door is wide open. Do you need to come in? Do you need something?
No, I don't. I'd want to leave so badly.
An insight check.
Give me an insight check.
I don't think I need to. It seems very genuine.
18.
He really wants to leave.
I'm going to fix his lapel and be like, all right.
I never. Okay.
You might again.
Starts running down the hallway.
Thanks for ruining the mood, dude.
I know. What an a-hole. And I'm just...
Was there...
Guy sucks.
I'm just going to poof to Nexus room. Sorry.
Sorry about that. He's a nosy.
So loud. Jesus,
nuisance.
just take it like a man.
Why
Never had a
is
ghost.
being nosy and a nuisance?
He's kind of in charge of like getting us here and, you know, writing back to my father about how things are going.
And how are things going?
Oh, that's awkward.
What kind of things is he writing back to your father?
Just letting him know how the progress is of whether a war is starting or not.
And why would he be outside of my room? In order to write back.
Daddy can't wait for you to get home and tell you and tell him
questions.
Z just like went straight like swap of okay.
This is why I hate Pelin.
Suspicious.
It was Requiem's fault.
No, he's just a nosy guy.
He's suspicious. What am I supposed to do with that? Milady's in who knows what's going on with this.
I mean, I don't
tool bag out
blame your father for wondering whether or not a war is happening, but how is he going to find that out tonight as tomorrow is the summit?
Unless...
What is happening tonight that he is so nosy about?
What is Pelin again? He's
human, but he's your father's advisor. So
an advisor to the
Yeah,
emperor.
advisor.
Z, I did not mean to make things really weird. He was...
Are you here or did you zip
She was in Nix's room.
You
Now
said you're
she's
in
back.
Nix's room. Are you
Apparently.
back? Did you zip back? Where are you?
Where are you?
Sorry, I was like leaning
Where
up.
are
You decide. Where
like
are
5
you?
things to you. Did you hear anything that I said?
No, because I'm
If no one's
panicking.
if no one's paying attention to me, I'll just like remove.
Well,
You seem like you got it
I
handled.
intentionally didn't answer you because you had just said you were there. So I was like, if you're here, I will change while I'm talking.
Things really weird out there, and I'll just close the door. I'll let them work it out. Got a little.
Pelin is my father's advisor,
Right.
and he's just a nosy guy. This is why I hate him.
I mean, nosy isn't necessarily a bot. You hate him because he's nosy?
There's a lot of things.
Is he looking out for your father's best interest?
I would say so. Yeah,
Proper.
right? Like I
He's
just hate him because I'm
He's a proper advisor. Right.
yeah. He's always
So-
telling me not to do things.
To do.
Is it for good
Yeah.
reason? What are the things you try to do all
Sure.
the time? Inside check. Is he flustered? 19.
Start slamming your head in the wall.
Is
Hate
there
this
any
guy.
sweat falling down his face
Oh,
right
for
now?
sure, yeah.
Beaten.
'Cause, yeah.
Right.
No, but Pelin's safe. Pelin's fine. He's just a irritation. I'm a young dwarf.
I was just doing my
I
job.
want to be able to spread my wings and fly. He keeps grounding me.
You just said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
you
Yeah.
absolutely-
Yeah.
He's grounding you. You know, sometimes when you are put in a role of responsibility, it's good to have somebody ground you, as there's a lot that rides on your shoulders, is there not?
Yeah.
You represent the crown, your father's crown.
Mm-hmm.
She loves it when I ground her.
So, I mean, sounds like Pelin might be annoying. I'm certainly a little curious why he was outside my door doing what he was doing. Either he doesn't trust you or he doesn't trust me. And after this conversation, I don't know which one it seems more so, but it sounds like he's also doing you a great deal of watching out for you and maybe making sure you represent your crown correctly.
Get scolded by Jesse.
I'm sorry. You brought some goods here tonight. Very appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good night.
What else?
No.
Is there a did you need something else? Is there a conversation?
I was just trying to get to know you because we haven't had any alone time.
Alone time.
But I'm gonna not make it sound weird.
Let's see weird relish in it, baby. This is Stravia.
You are correct.
This is-
We haven't had alone time. I don't really get much alone time with people.
Yeah, I figured we could talk about your family and how, because
My family is mostly, dead. The family I know of.
I'm really good at this, in case you're wondering.
Love it.
My
It'd be great.
grandmother, unfortunately, was just killed not long ago by the sunlit path, but technically with the hands of others, such as the Black Hearts, who happened to be there and didn't do anything because Eldric didn't raise a finger either. Neither did Celine, and you were just there to witness Eldric wishing he did and could have, but he didn't.
Borrelia's dead? Did I say that right?
Yes, that is why and how I am the Countess, is because Varelia was killed recently. Let's see, 3 weeks ago, maybe?
I didn't know
roughly?
any of this stuff,
No, it
right?
was
I was
like-
on the road.
You
I
would
was
have been on the road the whole
The
time.
road
Yeah.
would have been, what, like 2 weeks worth of our travel from? Because it was 2 weeks at home.
Yeah, it's probably about a month.
Probably about a month.
Doug, just
So,
don't
yeah.
watch the show.
So about them.
Did you see those eyes?
I know.
Don't call me out. You shut up.
Guys, on Monday, scold him. It's fine. Unfortunately, yes, there was an attack on it wasn't my manor at the time. It was my grandmother at the time's manor. And unfortunately, she didn't survive. Well, technically, I died as well, and she somehow managed to sacrifice her life to bring me back. It's all quite still confusing. I don't quite fully understand. I know Requiem was part of it. Isolde knew how to do it. But nonetheless, I'm only alive because she willed it that way. And in her stead, I am now Countess, not my father, not anything else. And I only recently understand why. And it's because I've been lied to my whole life. My mother is not my mother. No wonder we never saw eye to eye, nor are we anything alike. My father is not my father. Which I don't think he even understands or knows he's not my father. I think he actually believes he is. And my grandmother was not my grandmother. She was actually indeed my mother. And Lariel is my father. And he knows he's my father.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. As am I.
Sounds like your mother was a very honorable person to give her life for you.
She's one of the only vampires who would have potentially started the same journey I am and tried to make a difference. Unfortunately, I think she actually still loved my father too much to actually do anything that she wanted to do and would have wanted to see changed. I think love got the best of her in the end with not truly doing everything that she likely would have wished she could have. Anywho, he sold New. And even though he's the only uncle I've ever known, and knowing that he's not truly my uncle is quite alarming, but I know he still chose to be there by choice, knowing everything, and still continues to be there by choice. So even though that's complicated, that means something. He's done a lot of things. But
I'm so
sister
salty.
fucker.
Sorry.
Anyway. It's been quite a month of my life. You know, I ran away from the courts and ran to the Blood Cloaks on purpose to get away from all of this, to live a fairly more normal, if not kind of bloody life. And that's where I met my crew. Those you've probably heard of as the Bloody Buddies, unfortunately. I don't know where that name came from, and I don't know why it stuck, but...
I didn't know about the Bloody Buddies, but I knew about the Blood Cloaks.
Yes, we were all Blood Cloaks together once upon a time, before everybody moved up in rank quite quickly together, and it is why I trust them to be at my side, because I knew I could trust them then. They're the only ones I can trust now. Truly. Does that answer enough of...
I'd say you're in, man. That's the most I've ever
what you're asking for?
Yes.
Because that's pretty much all there is.
Sounds like you'll be a great leader.
Who knows? I know I'll try my best to do what she started, and what she probably wished she could have done had she not loved my father, Lariel, as much as she did. How about you? Aside from apparently getting in trouble and trying to do spread your wings and fly, what do you? What do you do? Steve's getting weird because she doesn't know how to talk about like people and make small talk. Ha. Back home, how did you spend your days before suddenly being sent on this journey to, you know, be here?
Oh, me and my dad, King Hun, we always did lots of hunting trips and lots of political, just figuring things out and making sure the caves are well behaved and...
The caves are well behaved.
Yeah, the people in the caves are
Caves
well
misbehave?
Mm-hmm. Keeping law and order between all the dwarves.
Are the dwarves in the caves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because we dig a lot.
You dig holes?
Mm-hmm. Excellent miners.
Diggy holes?
Yeah, diggy holes.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And the dwarves digging the holes get unruly? So you...
The more drunk they get, yeah.
Oh, got it.
We like to drink a lot.
So you hunt and you do political things.
Mm-hmm. Well, like law and order, you know, keeping everything, you know.
Right. Now, why does Pelin have to chase you down and keep you in line.
Because sometimes, I don't know, I don't make the best decisions.
Oh my god, my ladybug. You
It's
don't.
just climbing on my stuff. Get out of here.
That ladybug has lived here for the last 3 sessions.
Look,
We have
it's our
been
mascot.
very
That's our
No.
mascot.
And now you are a ladybug killer.
Look at no, he's still good. He's happy.
And you put him somewhere else. Don't
Oh my god.
don't go to Doug.
He's fine.
Just
You
sleeping.
just swooped him off of your
Just
laptop.
sleeping. He's sleeping.
Anywho, I see.
I'm sorry.
You make bad decisions, like killing lady. Were you gonna squish it?
He's
No,
okay.
you were.
No, see, he's
Yeah,
fine. He's just
He's living his
chilling.
best life. You guys should keep going with your role play.
Yeah. So, to be honest,
Do indeed. Shit
Helen
honest.
did help me with the basket.
Oh, he helped with the basket. Did Pelin make the basket?
I become very red.
Don't try to lie.
Oh shoot. Yes, Pelin gave me the basket.
Oh, good job.
I see. I understand how suddenly it appeared out of nowhere, and maybe why he was creeping outside.
Now, Pelin creeps a lot. It's not a good trait of his.
Is he?
So why, God, what's his name? Who's my other buddy? that came up with-
Krogar.
Krogar. That's why we like Krogar more.
Yeah, I haven't
And what
seen or
position
heard
does
from him
Krogar
at all.
have?
The warrior leader.
Oh,
What does he
so
do?
he's like a general
He's
for
a
you.
general. Mhm.
Yeah.
You do understand one's a general and likes to fight and drink and, beat things up. Makes sense why he's fun. And the other one has to make sure, again, let's just reiterate, that you're doing the right things for the crown and your father is going to have good news.
Yeah, but he stops all the fun.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sebastian from Ariel.
Um,
They think they know everything.
That's exactly.
I'd see
You
it.
know, it's about the level I am
Yeah,
with the dwarf,
I think
So
Nick
he-
probably sometimes thinks I'm a Pelin.
yeah. Oh. They say opposites attract. I nudge her with my elbow,
Yeah.
Right. Nudge him back, but actually add some force into it.
Oh, he's
And I don't even move.
just 2x4, 4x4.
Yeah.
Sturdy little thing, aren't you? Okay. Well, that's either way, it's quite. I haven't seen a lot of these items in a very long time, and the fact that whoever made it came with your party, whether it's Pelin or your father sending it, whoever it is, it still means a lot, and it means that you guys are quite serious about this, and just know that so am I, and I will do what I can to make sure that tomorrow goes how it should, and this is approved.
Yeah.
If anything, I don't know what the rest of the day will look like, but tomorrow will be really the ultimate tell.
Well,
But
I
as
will
long
fight by
as-
your side, and we'll be victorious. If it comes to
Are we
fighting.
fighting tomorrow?
No. If
No,
it
no, no.
comes
We
down,
get out of there because, there's a bigger fight to be had. We need to survive, But either way, yeah. Tell Pelin, make sure he understands that no matter what happens tomorrow, Slavoka will be doing what it can to side with Darush and make sure that there's the bigger plan at works continues in the right direction. If I can't get other houses on board, I know we will try everything we can. Nyx has a whole grand plan that may or may not pan out, but Slavoka will always be on board as long as I can help it.
Thank you, Z. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Now get out to my room. Have a good night, and see you in the morning.
Have a good night. I slowly close the door. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep dreams.
You just sit yelling different things really slowly to see whether or not I change my mind. Goodbye.
Bye.
He sleeps well.
Quiet evening passes in the hallways, and that's where we'll end the night's session. Tomorrow,
Do you mind if we pick up the next one with us?
we can pick up with you guys. And many threads come to a knot tomorrow at the vote and second meeting of the Crimson Court. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do you killed the ladybug? You killed the ladybug.
Oh, it's still alive.
I just like
Sorry,
he
I-
just
Sleep,
decided
guys.
to like inquire. So he's like, I'm just gonna use
Good question.